Hey, man, I'm shocked right now. I'm shocked by Shakur Stevenson's response back to Keith Thurman, going all the way in on him, disrespecting him, and just flat out hating. Let's talk about Shakur's response, and I'm going to let y'all hear the audio of what Keith Thurman had to say about Shakur Stevenson. Let's cook on this one. Before we do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about it. So most people that heard Keith Thurman, right, doing an interview in the build up to this fight that he got coming up. I think he fighting like on Wednesday or some shit like that in Australia. Keith Thurman did an interview, and the subject of Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis came up, right? And shockingly, Keith Thurman went all the way in on Shakur. I'm talking about just disrespected the man to the fullest. And matter of fact, what I'm going to do, y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. For those who haven't heard what Keith Thurman had to say about Shakur Stevenson, I'm going to play y'all the audio, and then we're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson's response, and it shocked me. Let's hear this audio from Keith Thurman real quick. Let's listen.
Real quick. I still think Shakur hasn't beat people like Tank. I mean, Shakur hasn't even been in with Isaac Cruz. Come on. I get it on like some boxing level stuff, but I really don't get it.
Yeah, you really don't get it. How many times has Isaac Cruz ducked Shakur Stevenson and openly said he wasn't going to fight him? First, he ducked him before he was even up for the number one contender for the WBC, because people don't know that instead of Edwin De Los Santos, Isaac Cruz was ahead in the WBC rankings above Edwin De Los Santos, and he could have fought Shakur Stevenson, but he turned it down. He also turned down Shakur Stevenson on like 2 other occasions. So how is he supposed to fight Isaac Cruz, which Isaac Cruz is some trash anyway, but go ahead. This is why you shouldn't be speaking on things that you don't even know nothing about, because obviously Keith Thurman been all the way out the loop.
I don't. Do something, bro. Do something, bro. What have you done? Who have you fought? Who have you beaten? Tank's got names, bro. Tank's been in the fire. I don't think Shakur's been in the fire, man. You know? I think this matchmaking is way weaker than just resumes, you know? People see a skill set, yada, yada, yada. I get it, but word on the street is that boy's been slapped. Like, I don't know. I don't like, it's really hard for boxers like that.
Now, that's when you get hella disrespectful, talking about word on the streets, that boy been slapped. Where'd you get that from? Who slapped him? If that was the word on the streets, the hate that Shakur Stevenson has, the way that fans hate him, I think everybody would have been talking about Shakur getting slapped. Like, come on, Keith, man. Keith is just running his mouth. But I know why he's saying the things that he's saying, and we'll get to that in a little bit.
You know, he's going to have to just box. I mean, whatchamacallit, just like the controversial fight Haney had with Ryan. And Haney's a great boxer. They think he's like, you know, they think he was the nicest. Not the nicest. They think Shakur's the nicest. I don't think he's the nicest. I think he's nice. Is he really the nicest? I don't know, man. You want to know if he's the nicest, you got to put him with somebody who got to drop bombs like ISIS, okay? You handle them bombs, and then, you know, let's see, man. I mean, obviously, we've seen whatchamacallit lose in the past, you know, Isaac Cruz, right? But like I'm saying, man, he ain't even been in with one of them type of dogs. Like, I want to see dogs, bro.
From every which way. Yeah.
Go through some dogs, bro. You know, I mean, just put a few good names on the list. Like, it ain't like he got. I mean, he's small. I mean, I don't think him and Rolly or anything like that. I think Rolly's too
Rolly?
big and stuff. I don't know, man. Like, just
that's gonna be impressive to him if he was able to beat a Rolly. What the hell is wrong with Keith Thurman? And see, this is the exact reason Errol Spence told everybody for years that he don't F with Keith Thurman, that he corny and he fake. This dude is talking about Shakur needs to at least have an Isaac Pitbull Cruz or a Rolly on his resume. Well, newsflash, Shakur beat Oscar Valdez, Edwin De Los Santos, Robinson Conceição, Jamel Herring. I mean, come on now, dog. Like, does Keith Thurman even have any idea what's been going on in 135 weight division, 130-pound weight division? Obviously, he don't have no idea. He's just running his mouth because he's talking about a Pitbull Cruz and a Rolando Rolly Romero. What? Let's listen to what else he had to say.
The resume's not there. I don't ever think about him in Tank. I don't know. You guys do, and I don't even really know why. I think it's just some like some fantasy football bullshit. I don't really think it's real, you know?
Well, yeah, it ain't real because Gervonta Davis told you you're not fighting Shakur Stevenson. But to say that fight shouldn't even take place because Shakur Stevenson is basically, you was calling Shakur still a prospect. This man is a 3-weight division champion, unified at 130 pounds, and then got ducked by damn near everybody in every weight division he been in. What in the hell is Keith Thurman talking about? But see, I'm going to tell y'all exactly why Keith Thurman said what he said. Keith Thurman said what he said because he has a fight coming up, right? He wants to say some outrageous shit to get promotion, and he want a certain fan base to be on his side, to start rooting for him. Oh yeah, man, Keith Thurman is telling the truth. We know that anytime if you put Shakur Stevenson's name with Gervonta Davis's name and you start talking bad about Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis's fans fall for it every time. They love that. They gonna hop on the Keith Thurman bandwagon. Oh man, I didn't like Keith before, but Keith is cooking now. Man, Keith Thurman is cooking. We like Keith Thurman now, and that's the way to get Gervonta Davis's fan base on your side. If you talk bad about Shakur Stevenson or somebody that Tank don't like, well, they automatically gonna roll with you. So Keith Thurman knows what he's doing, because would I even be making this video about Keith Thurman right now if it wasn't for that? Would anybody be talking about Keith Thurman in this fight that he got on a Wednesday if it wasn't for him coming out saying these outrageous bullshit about Shakur Stevenson? Come on, man. But what shocked me really is Shakur Stevenson's response to Keith Thurman. I was expecting Shakur to go all the way in, but he didn't. This is what Shakur had to say about what Keith Thurman said to him. Shakur says, I'm a fan of Keith Thurman. I ain't take it personal. He got a different view than me. But we both know what it's like not to get opportunities in the sport of boxing. My time coming. That shocked me. I was ready for Shakur to go all the way in on Keith Thurman. I thought he was at least going to talk about that 1980s old man comb over he got. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I thought he was going to get on Keith Thurman's head. But he took the high road, I guess you could say. But then again, I looked at it and I said, you know what? It ain't really no reason for him to go back and forth and put a spotlight on Keith Thurman on social media, right? When y'all not even in the same weight division, right? Keith Thurman is a generation before Shakur Stevenson. They'll never fight. And I guess he was just like, I'm not finna argue with this dude. I'm just gonna, let him know I'm a fan of him and move on. I got respect for him. But the thing is, dog, this man disrespected you, talking about you done been slapped and all type of just crazy-ish. And, yeah, I was shocked, y'all. I was shocked by Shakur's response. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. Diego talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.